Hey there, welcome back to Impact Daily Devotion. Today our devotion is entitled The Command of Faith. We're looking at the Gospel according to Matthew chapter 8, verses 8 through 10 and 13.
And this is about the centurion, and you'll be very familiar with it as I start to read. It says, "But the centurion replied, 'Lord, I don't deserve to have you come under my roof. Just say the word and my servant will be healed. I'm a man under authority with soldiers under me. I say to one, go, and he goes, and to another, come, and he comes. I say to my servant, do this, and the servant does it.' When Jesus heard this, he was impressed and said to the people following him, 'I say to you with all seriousness that even in Israel I haven't found faith like this.' Then verse 13 reads, Jesus said to the centurion, 'Go, it will be done for you just as you have believed.' And his servant was healed that very moment."
Wow, that's powerful, because we read where Jesus is impressed by a man. He's impressed by a man's faith. And that this is something really that we ought to pay attention to. And in the scenarios you just read was that the man's servant was sick, close to death. Jesus was going to come to his house. Says, "You don't even need to do that. Just say the word and my servant will be healed." And what was impressive to Jesus, I believe, at least the way I see it, is that Jesus was impressed with what he understood, how he saw it, how clearly he got it. He said, "Oh, wait a minute. Words have power. The command of faith. Faith is a force, and it can be released by words." And he understood that. And he understood that Jesus' words had power, and he saw it clearly. And I believe God wants us to see that clearly,
right.
The command of faith. But, the words are not only powerful out of Jesus' mouth, they're powerful out of our mouth when they're spoken in faith, in belief. They're powerful out of our mouths too. Yeah. Jesus told us that. Yeah. And so I believe he wants us to appreciate the command of faith, to see it clearly.
Yeah, I'm thinking about over in Proverbs where it talks about how a man's life, or it says the term it used, a man's belly, will be satisfied, meaning his life will be satisfied by the words of his mouth. So very similar to that in understanding the power and the importance of what we understand about declaring the word of God.
Yeah, and so he was impressed because he saw it clearly. And meditating on the word, spending time reading the word, times in prayer, praying in our heavenly language, all of these things help us to see it clearly. Yeah. And when we see it clearly, faith arises and it becomes a force. And so let's be encouraged. The command of faith will change things.
Amen.
Remember, with God, it's about relationship
and not religion.
All right, be blessed. We look forward to connecting with you more on tomorrow. Bye for now.
Bye.